From now on, our position description form will be in PeopleSoft. I'm going to get there by going through the department self-service. And here it is. If I want to create a new position description, I just need to click on the big green plus sign. Remember back in People Admin when our position form was kind of an assault of information hitting you all at once? Well, our friendly ePath folks have broken down the process into a handful of pages, and each of these pages is built with tools and menus to make our lives easier. If I'm creating a new position, I'll be entering some of this information from scratch. Today I'll be reclassifying a position, so I need the position number. I don't know it off the top of my head, so I'll come to the search menu. Oh look, there are all kinds of ways to find it. I know what the job title is, so I'll just search for that. And wow, that was easy. Now look, when I come back to the screen, the form has pulled in a lot of information for this position, including salary information. So when I enter the proposed salary range from the freeze form, I've got guidelines in front of me. It didn't have a position summary, but I've got that, and I can paste it in here. Then I just need to enter the status of the freeze form to continue. The next page asks for supervisor and location information. That's all pulled in from the previous position. If I need to change the supervisor, I can click Override here and do that. But at this point, I'm just going to move on. Page 3 is where I put in job duties. Will they supervise anyone? Well, they'll have a staff assistant and a couple of student employees, so yes. Down here I put in their actual job duties. I need at least 5 listed, and I'll state whether they're essential or non-essential. You know the drill. Let's say at least one of these duties has a physical requirement that's not already listed. I can click Edit over here. Down here is one of those handy search icons, so I can pull up the list of requirements and select one. Finally, down here are the work conditions. Will they face any stressful conditions? It's a standard office environment, so I'll just enter that. Page 4 has our required qualifications. I can choose the education and experience up here. If I want a bachelor's and 3 years of qualifying experience, I can put it that way. If it's just either or, I can do that too. Certifications and licenses go here, along with other necessary abilities or competencies. Departmental preferences are the things that are nice to have but not essential. Background check or drug test, that's down here. On page 5, I state the reason for the position action. It reminds me to complete the appropriate budget documentation, which is kind of important. And on page 6, I can attach that or any other documentation important for the position, like an organizational chart. Then I click Submit. Am I sure? Yep. And the final page lets me know the position description has been routed upward to be approved. The coolest part is that once your supervisor and HR are finished with it, the position description gets routed over automatically to Taleo within about 15 minutes and becomes a new requisition template. As soon as it's assigned to you, you can go into the system and start finding the candidate of your dreams.